and welcome to Conversations on Climate. My name is Chris Caldwell, and this series is produced by United Renewables in collaboration with the London Business School Alumni Energy Club. Today we come to you from the historic Bank of Scotland building in the city of Edinburgh. With a history dating to the end of the 17th century, now housing the UK's largest retail and commercial bank, this building represents the bridge between the old and the new, and is so a fitting venue for a conversation on the emerging role of finance in the energy transition. Scotland is a major player in European energy markets, originating in its extraction of oil from the North Sea in the 1980s, and more recently with its commitment to renewable energy, which resulted in over 97% of the country's electricity coming from renewable sources. Scotland is also a net exporter of electricity, in 2020 generating 31.8 terawatt hours of renewables, 3.5 times more power than was consumed by all the households in the country. Edinburgh is the financial capital of Scotland, and so we're speaking to a key player in the space where banking and energy meet. Tara Schmidt is the head of climate and sustainability strategy, sustainability and ESG for Lloyds Banking Group. An engineer by background, starting her career as a petroleum engineer, Tara transitioned into sustainability consulting with Accenture before moving to Wood Mackenzie, ERM and Wood Group. Tara gave a fascinating deep dive into multiple areas of the world of sustainability and ESG, including making the transition from oil to banking, the role of finance in the path to net zero, how global frameworks influence the banking sector in the energy transition, a global perspective from Scotland, Saudi Arabia, and the role of the COPs. Tara is an engaging and knowledgeable speaker with a rare level of insight into the key risks and opportunities that are emerging from the energy transition and climate change.
We cover every sector, and there will be some sectors, like your own, renewables has massive opportunities, and other sectors that are much more carbon intensive that are having to think very differently about their business models. But that doesn't mean that, within the carbon intensive sector, it's presenting the threat and the cost of doing nothing, but also the opportunities of what diversification, decarbonization, transitioning their business models could present as well. So it really depends on the client, but typically it's a bit of the threat and the opportunity that you need to consider.
It's a conversation that you just won't want to miss. In the meantime, please subscribe on your app of choice to keep up with our new releases. I do hope that you enjoy listening to them as much as I enjoyed making them.